Alright guys, this is our next question from CAT 2024, the second slot. And it says, the roots alpha and beta of the equation 3x square plus lambda x minus 1 is 0. This symbol is called lambda. So 3x square plus lambda x minus 1 is 0. Satisfy 1 upon alpha square plus 1 upon beta square is 15. The value of alpha cube plus beta cube the whole square is. Let us understand what we have been given initially. We have been given 1 upon alpha square plus 1 upon beta square as 15. Now our first step is we cross multiply these two terms. We will get alpha square plus beta square divided by alpha square into beta square will be equal to 15. Now this numerator is like a square plus b square, right? A square plus b square we can manipulate as a plus b the whole square minus 2ab. And the denominator alpha square beta square can be written as alpha beta the whole square. And this entire thing has been given to us as 15. And similarly, we focus on what is required in the question. Alpha cube plus beta cube the whole square. Alpha cube plus beta cube is like a cube plus b cube. The expansion is a plus b into a square plus b square minus ab. Once again, a square plus b square can be written here as a plus b the whole square minus 2ab. But we have another AB term here. So both will combine and become minus 3AB. So this entire term becomes alpha plus beta the whole square minus 2 alpha beta minus alpha beta, which is minus 3 alpha beta. And outside we have alpha plus beta only. But they're asking you alpha cube plus beta cube the whole square. Okay. Now let's process the given data in the question. We have a quadratic equation 3x square plus lambda x minus 1 is 0. The roots are alpha and beta, right? So sum of the roots for this quadratic will be alpha plus beta minus the coefficient of x, that is lambda, upon the coefficient of x square. So alpha plus beta is simply minus lambda upon 3, and the product of the roots is alpha beta. Product of the roots for any quadratic is always c by a. So alpha beta here in this case will be c, the constant term, minus 1 divided by a here is 3. Now what we will do is alpha plus beta's value is minus lambda by 3 and alpha beta is minus 1 by 3. These two values I will substitute in the given expression here, and I'll try to get the value of lambda. Basically I'm trying to get the value of alpha plus beta in short. So let's substitute. Alpha plus beta the whole square is minus of lambda by 3 the whole square minus 2 times alpha beta. Alpha beta is minus 1/3 divided by alpha beta the whole square is minus 1 by 3 the whole square. This thing has been given to us as 15. This on simplifying becomes lambda square by 9 plus 2 by 3 is 15 into minus 1 by 3 square. Basically 15 into 1 by 9. So 5 ones are and 5 threes are gone. So further, lambda square by 9 is equal to 5 by 3 on the right hand side minus 2 by 3 on the left hand side. 5 by 3 minus 2 by 3 is 3 by 3, which is 1. I'll get lambda square by 9 is 1, or lambda square is 9, or I'll get the value of lambda as plus or minus 3. Okay, now guys, if lambda is plus or minus 3, I'll resubstitute lambda in its place, that is alpha plus beta. So alpha plus beta will be minus of lambda upon 3, right? That means alpha plus beta will be either plus 3 upon 3 or minus 3 upon 3. We substitute the value of lambda here. Minus of 3 will be minus 3 and minus of minus 3 will be plus 3. So alpha plus beta will be either 3 by 3, 1 or minus 3 upon 3, minus 1. Okay, now our whole job is to substitute these values, alpha plus beta and alpha beta, in the blue colored equation here. So alpha plus beta will put it as 1 in the first case, and alpha beta will basically put it as minus 1 by 3. That is our first case. So putting it here, we get 1 into alpha plus beta the whole square will be 1 square minus 3 into minus 1 by 3. Okay, this is 1. Minus 3 into minus 1 by 3 will be minus and minus plus, and 3 ones are 3. 1 square plus 1 will be again 1 only. So alpha cube plus beta cube, the value comes out to be equal to 2. But they're asking you alpha cube plus beta cube the whole square. And we have got alpha cube plus beta cube as 2. So the final answer would be 2 square, which is 4. Similarly, if I substitute alpha plus beta as minus 1, I'll get the first term here as minus 1 and minus 1 square minus the remaining term will be as it is 3 into minus 1 by 3, which will again give me 2, and the square will again be equal to 4. In either case, whether alpha plus beta is plus 1 or a minus 1, alpha cube plus beta cube the whole square will still be equal to 4, and that is the answer to our question. So yes, I accept it's a slightly complicated question, but I hope you guys have understood. If not, you can watch this video slowly and carefully once again, and I think it will make more sense.